guy on my right side going up. Oh my goodness, it is unnerving. Oh, little baby.
Dogs are everywhere.
Hey dog.
Sometimes chicken.
Hey dog, I'm not going to hit you. I love dogs. You're too beautiful. We seen a dead, or looked like a dead puppy on the road today. It was so sad. So sad. I hate animals like that getting hurt, killed.
Okay.
Yay, we got a spot.
Yes.
Oh wow, I get to actually see down the market in this spot. Cool.
Do I have money?
Don't ask me. I never have money. You always have it. I'll turn the camera off. So, since we're leaving the market now, first, did you get any good deals?
Not really.
No good deals today.
Yeah.
So we'll say
Carrots is kind of as if it's not a good, veggie. Like some are just like this size.
wow, it's pretty small.
Carrots, yeah.
Well, we can segue into we talked about a topic this morning, so we should make a video about it. That's like raising kids in the Philippines and how much that costs. Like, and obviously we're not going to be able to tell you exactly the cost of that, but we can give you a variation based on your experience, right? And maybe some people might be, like, for instance, maybe a foreigner is going to support and be with a Filipino who has kids, or maybe some foreigners marry Filipinos and they have kids together. So what kind of costs are involved in raising kids here in the Philippines? Like, what are the things to think about?
If you are in the province, just like me, I have one kid, so my support of
You have
him,
two. You have me too.
yeah. My support of him is like 5,000 a month. Yeah. And just on our like personal experience, yeah, 5,000. And then also for my niece, I guess her monthly support is around 5,000 also. Yep.
Okay, so now you're talking about a child who has grown up to the teenage year, and to maintain that child is about 5,000 Philippine pesos. That's what you said. But what about, okay, you got like children. Like for instance, back home where I'm from, you buy a lot of parents are buying this like cases of Similac, which is like that, fake mama's milk.
Yeah.
And that's an extremely big cost.
Yes.
You got your Pampers, your
Diapers.
Pamper diapers, whatever you want to call them, all the time. And there's so many different fees. Like, what are the things that's ordinary over here for raising
It depends. And it depends on your job. It depends on your monthly income. Yeah. Because just like for example in my brother's family, they're buying diapers every week, and diapers is not that cheap here in the Philippines. And also for diapers for month, I guess they spend 2,000 a month. And then for milk, like maybe 3,000 a month. So diapers and milk, here mahal. Yeah. So 5,000 for the diaper and for the milk. Yeah. And excluding Emerald's expenses. Yeah. So imagine that. And foods and groceries. Yeah. So it depends on your monthly income.
Yeah, so just trying to get some ideas.
Yes.
Like, you got clothing and stuff too. What would that run a family a month?
For clothing, it's not a monthly. Like just like for example today, we buy for school clothes for the kids. It's not the school uniforms, because the first month of school year they don't wear uniform, so that's why we bought some pants and shirt and blouses to them. So we spent 3,000 for that clothes.
Yeah, like in Canada, for example,
Yeah.
now if you have a child in Canada, the government will give you like an allowance type thing per child based on your income. And is there something like that in the Philippines
No.
too, or that does not exist?
No, it never exists here. It's not like that.
Okay, so you're on your own. You have a kid, you're on your own.
Yeah, that's why it's so hard to have children here in the Philippines if you're earning minimum. Even below minimum, it's really hard to raise and to give them a good life.
At what point does the government help poor people with families like children here? Is there a point that the government does
Yes.
kick in and help?
If the household has more than one children and their income is less than minimum, like maybe they earn 5,000 a month and there's a lot of children, so less than 10,000 a month, that's the time that the government will help you for your children's education.
And what will they help you with? Like how much?
I think it's 1,000 or more than, I think less than, let's say for example 1,500 pesos per child. Yeah.
Child.
So you can buy school supplies, yeah, for your children. And and sometimes here in the Philippines the public schools don't have, it's all for free. Excuse me. So I'm back.
Okay, and you started mentioning about like schools and stuff. So is there an expense with education here that's an ongoing expense for kids and families?
For the expenses for education, for the tuition fee, I think the parents will just buy school supplies and uniform.
Okay.
Yeah, and then just send them to school for
What
free.
does that cost? Do you have an idea? Like trying to just throw out ideas of the actual amounts that people can think about.
I think this time you can have 1,000 per child if you want to buy a complete set of school supplies,
1,000.
excluding the uniform, because the uniform for my mom's, I think it's 300 pair. Yeah.
Mom makes them for 300
Yes.
a pair.
Yeah, 300 pesos. But that one is excluding the cloth. You need to buy cloth. Yeah.
Those are pretty reasonable, or really reasonable prices for uniforms. It's like $7 ish around there. 10 Canadian dollars for a uniform. That's pretty low. Well,
Yeah.
your mom should charge more.
No, mom cannot charge more because she doesn't have permit.
Oh, I see. Okay, that's a whole
Her
another
business-
conversation. Talk
Her
about
business
their
is
business.
just
Yeah.
inside the house.
Yeah.
She don't pay rent, nothing.
Okay.
No permit, as long as your business is just inside.
Whoa, don't fall
your-
up a hill.
inside your house. Yeah.
Yeah, well, we'll save that for another video, that kind of a business video. So we're just trying to give some expenses for kids. If you got kids, or you're going to raise kids, or your Filipina has kids, and you might have to have a monthly expense. So you started off saying 5,000 for like the teenage kid, taking care of the teenager. So would that basically apply across the board? Like even when they're young, the 5,000 is like a standard amount that would
Standard.
basically
Yes.
5,000 Philippine pesos, even from when they're a kid to an adult or to
Yeah,
a late
for
teenager.
me. Yes, for
Pretty
me.
much will take care of all their needs.
Yes, for me. I don't trace
We have the
my
pause.
child support.
We're at McDonald's. Hang on. Dude, we just paid for our meal at McDonald's. Now we're coming around the corner to pick up our meal. Oh, I have to pause it again. No car in front of us.
So for me, I don't.
I'm sorry.
For me, I don't raise my child support because once my son will say, "Ma, I want to buy pants, I want to buy shirts," that one is excluding for his monthly support. Even my sister, she sent 5,000 a month for her daughter, excluding the if there is
Extras.
extra. Yes, that's it.
Makes sense, you know. There's always some extras along the way. So
Yes.
it's kind of a standard. So we're looking at some
Yeah.
standard fee, and so you're suggesting about 5,000 takes care of most things per month from
Yes.
the youngest child to when they get older. You can kind of just count on 5,000 a month.
Yes. Yeah.
And then any additionals along the way, as there are sometimes.
Yeah. Anyway, we don't pay rent. Yeah, we don't pay house rent. Only electricity, water bills. And for the electricity and water bills, mom pay that one.
Yeah,
Because
this
mom has
video is
work.
about kids, though, the expenses of kids.
Yeah,
So
just
I don't want
for
to get
the
off track.
expenses of kids. Yes.
They don't.
Yeah.
They don't pay the. They don't pay the electricity bills. You know, it's just taking care of the actual kids, which I guess
Yes.
is under the umbrella of everything you
Yes.
do. You know. But-
Yeah.
So hopefully that gives you an idea of some of the things and items and amounts that you know relates to taking care of kids in the Philippines. Is there anything else pertaining to raising kids in the Philippines that you can think of to throw in here?
No, nothing. If you're a foreigner who like to support your Filipina here in the Philippines and they have
McDonald's.
children.
Thank you.
Oh,
So,
I thought we were recording all that
No.
time. I was talking to myself.
sorry. So, if you're a foreigner with Filipina here and you're supporting your Filipina together with the kids, just give them like if you are rich, you can give much more. But if you are in your like if you're just a normal employee and you are earning basic, like just be practical. Yeah. And you can support them and then just be wise.
Always.
Spending money. Yep.
Yeah, for sure.
If you are not in debt, then okay. But if you are in debt, like I guess you need to pay all your debt first before supporting others.
Yeah.
Especially if you don't meet them yet.
What are you talking about? A foreigner not meeting the Filipinos family and sending money? Is that what you mean?
Yeah.
Another different topic. Stick to our topic. It's about
Yeah, I
raising
know.
kids.
Okay. God bless everyone.
Yeah, hopefully that helps a little.